It's the fall, and for many, that means back to school. When I was in school, I was a really good student. I was that kid that loved school, loved picking out the supplies, loved getting new outfits, loved heading back with my stationery, and I loved getting good grades. There was one thing that I hated about school as a child, and still do. That was group projects. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The reason I hated group projects is because there's always going to be someone in my group that was not going to do any work. And I had to decide to let my grade be reduced because they wouldn't do their part, or to just do it for them and let them get a good grade that they didn't deserve. Most of the time, I simply did most, if not all, of the group project. I would rather do more than my fair share of the work than risk a bad grade. But those projects didn't seem fair to me. Why was I evaluated based on someone else's efforts? In the Bible, there was this long-held belief that God would judge families like a group project, so that if a parent sinned, then the child would suffer. In this passage, among others, God sets the record straight. In Ezekiel 18:20, he says, "The soul who sins shall die. The son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the father, nor the father suffer for the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him." There's freedom in this verse, as well as personal responsibility. Freedom in the fact that what we're born into has no say on who we get to be. We get to define for ourselves the course of our lives. And there's personal responsibility because we can't get anywhere on the coattails of someone else's faith. We need to have our own relationship with God and live a life that's in keeping with His Word. Our journey of faith is our own, and the state of our souls is our responsibility. And the only exception to this verse is what Jesus did on our behalf. He took the burden of the entire group project and made sure that we would all receive a passing grade. In 2 Corinthians 5:21, it says, "For our sake he made him to be sin who knew no sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God." We are made righteous through the faith in Jesus, and out of that, we are responsible to live a life free of sin.